Okay. No, but I've been talking about how to, if you come from a local context, which we do with local Swedish newspapers. I've told the story here today about how we changed our own market in Sweden by mergers and acquisitions, and how we now are taking this new, set of companies and newspaper companies, and we take them onwards into this new media structure that we are seeing happening, and how we mix the old local newspapers, which are, you could say, kings on their local markets, because they reach 80% of the population daily, but how we then mix that with social media that we now have gotten into too, and by that blending these together, we get new business models, we get a collaborative way of thinking, and we get new ways of pushing traffic and revenues and so on. And right in this mix, I think that's where we're going to find our new business models. And that's a key word also. What does these business models look like? And the whole thing is, I think, is to release also creativity and innovation within our own company. So to invest in people is so extremely important. So for me, the newspapers are not a dying dinosaur. They could be handled in a very prosperous way, in a good way for the future, if we invest in staying keeping the local, could say, dominance in the arena, but also being number one in all the new channels that we're in. And the key factor is people. But it also takes a lot of attitude, an attitude from management, and of course through the whole organization, an attitude that we can actually be winners in this ongoing change. And by that we also have an historical, I think, roots, and we have values in our system that are very much worth to think through. What do they stand for? What will they be like over the next period, and how can we take them forward on actually building a better future for our kids? I think that's the whole point about being in the media. I think you have to reshape your organization, and sometimes you need to do that for the sake of its own. But I think the pendulum swings. So at one time we took all the internet activities out of the newspapers. Now we're putting it back. Maybe think a little bit differently, but I think this is a pendulum, and I don't think it's very hard to get this innovation going just from that the box looks the same. You have to change the structures to get this, to get people to think out of the box, and to release this momentum.